And good morning here on KSCW. It's 8:30, and every Wednesday, Charlie O'Hara joins us. Take your legal questions live on the air at 436-1212. So get on the phone right now if you have a question Charlie can help you with. Good morning. You ready, Charlie?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's get to it. Got a couple already on hold for you, so go ahead, please call your question for Charlie today.
Yes, I was wondering if there was any legal way to get our House of Representatives and Congress out of office.
I think as time goes on, we're all getting a little frustrated with what's going on up there. As Brian and I were speaking just when you called, the easiest way to do that is in a year you're going to get to vote on everybody in the House and some of the people on the Senate. If you don't like what your representative's doing, then you need to get out and vote. You need to get informed. We can't just listen to what other people tell us as to who we ought to vote for, whether they be on TV like we are or anything like that. You need to look yourself. We've got the internet now. You need to get on there and study it and vote for the kind of person that you want in there and who's going to vote the way you want them to vote. I mean, and the problem we have in Washington is that we have states like Kansas that have representatives here that people may be happy with that are voting contrary to how the people want them to vote in New York or California. So you have this built-in conflict. But the best way to do that, I think, other than, I mean, to really take them out of office, I think you've almost got to impeach them, which would be very difficult. They've got to vote themselves out, which I assume they won't. and so you need to get out and vote. And I think everybody needs to vote. And more people need to do that. More people need to get interested. More people need to be active.
And you were telling me during the break, it's not like at local offices you can sort of have a petition drive for removal from office. It doesn't work that way, you don't think, at the federal level?
I don't think. I haven't really researched it, but yeah. As far as I know, I think they have to basically be impeached and have to be taken out for doing something wrong other than making poor judgments.
Exactly. All right. Hey, we have another call on hold for Charlie. Go ahead, please, your question today. Yeah, caller, you're on hold for Charlie. Go ahead. It's time for your question, please.
Yes, I wanted to know. I'm trying to get my mother on Medicaid, and she had life insurance policies, and they keep denying her and stuff, and I had to cash one in. And so she has a couple left, and it's like if she gets on Medicaid finally and stuff, the two life insurance policies that she has left, do I have to sign them over, or when she passes away, does the beneficiary get them?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're asking a number of questions there, but I mean, obviously on a life insurance policy, when someone passes away, it goes to the beneficiary that's on the life insurance policy. For some types of Medicare and or Medicaid, people can't have too many assets, and that may be what you're referring to too. Or when they pass away, the assets go to the government. So most people try to get rid of their assets before they go on that kind of help. So you're really going to have to talk to somebody that can talk to you about your mother's situation. Usually if she's going into a home or something, usually they've got someone there that can advise you on that. I guess if you have to, you can go to an attorney. There's some attorneys that practice elder law, is what they call it, and that deals with people that are older that are having these kind of problems and how to get rid of any assets they have so they don't go to the government. Sometimes they do go to the government. That's the way taxes work and everything else works.
Maybe somebody that specializes in family planning too?
That would be, but I think it's more elder law is what you're really looking in, or maybe even estate planning.
All right, okay. Let's check in with one more caller. Go ahead, please, your question for Charlie today. Caller, you have a question for Charlie? Go ahead.
Yes, I was just working for a subcontractor and wanting to know, I got ripped off, and who I could go after as the subcontractor or the builder on a new construction home.
Well, I think there's a whole bunch of remedies you have. Number one, you can go after the person you're working for, sue them. If it's in small claims, you can sue them yourself. If it's a large sum, you can hire an attorney to do it. If some kind of work, you can actually put a lien on the home, and that has to get settled before they close on the home. Now, that makes everybody angry, but you deserve to be paid for your work, too. If you put work into there, you need to be paid. So you need to check with somebody about that. But I think you could put a lien, in certain circumstances, you can put a lien on that house before it actually closes.
Yeah, they'd want to probably take care of that because they can't sell a house that's got a lien on it, I imagine.
Yes,
right?
And they can't get in there, and everybody gets a little nervous.
All right, thanks, Charlie, for your time. Appreciate it. If Charlie didn't get your question today, he'll be back again next week, so you can try it then. And in the meantime, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue with Eyewitness News here on KSCW.